Kia ora and welcome to Sam's Take, a series about entertainment news and reviews with me, Sam Realstone. This week, I'm looking at Adam Sandler's latest foray into a dramatic role, Netflix's Hustle. Directed by Jeremiah Zagar, the film follows Sandler's Stanley Sugarman, a basketball scout for the Philadelphia 76ers who discovers Bo Cruz, played by Juancho Hernangomez, a phenomenal streetball player in Spain. Stanley sees the potential of Bo leading to success for them both. Sandler's performance has heart, grit, and certainly isn't without its comedy. Stanley is three-dimensional, has life and palpable emotion. Another example of the range Sandler has following 2019's Uncut Gems. And the fact they have a real NBA player for Bo makes the scenes where he plays all the better. Of course, there's plenty of actors who could imitate the game, but Hernangomez moves like a real player and has the natural subconscious physicality that adds to the immersion and authenticity of Bo's character. The relationship between Stanley and Bo is authentic, and I believed it. It, like the entire movie, has heart and sensitivity. It's a story about a couple of dads who, at their core, are just trying to do right by their kids, with a couple of moments that got me quite emotional. It doesn't mess about too much either. The script by Taylor Materne and Will Fetters keeps the story tight and focused on the journey in action. Akin to the Creed or Karate Kid franchises, it leads up to a showdown with a rival that is actually really gripping. With Fetters' previous credits including A Star Is Born and Remember Me, the emotional heart of the film is in good hands. Something I've been thinking about is why the main team is the 76ers. You could say that about any team chosen, but why them? And I couldn't find any connection between the 76ers and the main creative team on the film. Maybe there's some deeper reason or reference about them I don't get, which is highly likely as there was a fair bit of basketball jargon that flew over my head throughout. Not to the detriment of the film by any means. The cinematography by Zach Mulligan is a massive standout. The way the camera creatively leads you through the space of every scene, especially the complex basketball ones, is inspired. The entire soundtrack by Dan Deacon has no reason to be as good as it is, it's just a humble basketball movie after all. Each scene is elevated by the score, which is used in a way that could easily be cringy, and of course it may be for some, but for me, pulled me even further into the story. Though I can't help but think that the film is othering, that it's another story about a non-American from a low socioeconomic background who goes from rags to riches as the result of a white savior. Does it sort of reinforce the otherness of foreigners in the NBA, or does it show the difficulties of international players trying to get into the saturated market of the American League? I haven't come to a full conclusion yet, but it's an important conversation. Regardless, it's a huge recommendation from me. It's a very easy watch with great performances and a story that doesn't deal with huge ideas, but the ones which it does are simple and powerful. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Sam's Take. I'll see you next time for more entertainment news and reviews.